Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to check in with you because I just finished my first weekend of work. Now I work overnights and I knew that this was going to be a big change for my family, but oh my goodness, we did not realize it was going to be as drastic as it was. So I started work earlier than I was supposed to, as I was told I was going to. I was told I was going to have a couple days of orientation, which would be like morning shifts, and then I'd get into my night shifts. That didn't happen. They wanted to start me overnights right away. So it was my husband's birthday weekend, and I had to go in and work nights right away. So that was a bummer because we did want to have people over, and that didn't end up happening. So then I started my overnights. Wasn't really prepared sleep-wise. So the first night was a little rough, and the physical labor is pretty intense. It's a little more intense than I thought it was. I walked 4 miles, if not more, burned 700 active calories on my watch, and my watch resets at midnight. So that's from midnight to 6, and I go in at 9:30. So it's more than that even. Bruises all over from stalking. My legs are bruised, my shoulders are bruised, my forearms are bruised, my hands are all cut up and sore, my feet are sore. It was intense. I do have to say it was some intense physical labor. And then of course, when I'm not used to sleeping during the day and I'm a really light sleeper, it was hard to sleep, especially with my daughter getting up and getting ready for school, the baby waking, just not being able to sleep well because I'm usually up. It was just hard. So my second night comes around and I just didn't feel good all day at work, and I had a lot of computer testing that I had to do, which was hard to stay awake for. I had to drink more coffee because, I'm working 9:30 p.m. to 6 a.m., not what I'm used to, which means more coffee, which makes me more bloated, and I just didn't feel well. So I ended up getting sick towards the end of my shift, but I was able to finish out my shift. So I get home, and I have the stomach flu. My daughter gets the stomach flu, and my husband had the stomach flu. All on the same day. So this is like right after I get off work. So I wasn't able to get good sleep. My husband didn't get any sleep. The baby is kind of fussy because she's not feeling well. The house was a mess. It was a disaster because my schedule was all off. It was just crazy, like one of the worst weekends of my life. And to top it all off, because I had the stomach flu, which means I was vomiting and just sick in all places, I had to call in my first week of work because I was throwing up, and I couldn't throw up all over the product while I was at work. That'd be no good. I couldn't even stand up without throwing up. It was awful, and it happened to all of us at the same time. But plenty of rest, Pepto-Bismol. Next day, everything's washed, everything's clean. Now I have uncorked my wine, and I'm drinking some Ava Grace wine. Now this was on sale at Acme for like $8.99. It said it was a $19.99 bottle, but it was their anniversary, and I was like, hey, $20 bottle for $8.99. That's like half the price. Sure, let's try it. So this is Sauvignon Blanc, or however you pronounce that. And it's not my favorite. I've had much better Blanc wines. We also tried some of their red blend because they had both on sale, and that also wasn't my favorite of red blends. But it's wine, so I'll drink it. It's the only wine I have. But it's not a brand that I would recommend. It's a little more dry than other Blancs I've had, and the red is a little bland, I guess. It's not super flavorful. But it's not disgusting or anything. It's just not my favorite. But I wanted to tell you guys how my first weekend of work went. I wasn't on social media because I was sick, I was working, I was tired, getting used to all this new stuff. My kids had a hard time. My son told me, "Mommy, I really missed you. I don't feel like I saw you. Will you please set an alarm and wake up extra early so we can cuddle?" Which I did. The baby missed me. I missed my kids and my husband. I cried. I don't ever spend that much time away from home. It's definitely a difficult change. It's different and it's going to take some time getting used to. But we're doing it. And I'm going to do my best to keep in touch with you guys, even though I am working. So hopefully I can prepare myself ahead of time so everything's ready by the time I have to work. Hopefully I can get myself on a schedule, get the baby on a schedule, so everything is just hopefully going to work out much better. But it was the first weekend, and of course it's going to throw us off. It's bound to. It's change. Change is hard. It's never easy. So that's how it went. I know a lot of you moms are working moms, some of you aren't, but man, when you've worked from home, not even work from home, I mean, I'm a domestic engineer, stay-at-home mom, not necessarily working from home. We all know that stay-at-home moms, it is work. But when you haven't gone out for work in 6 years, it's kind of hard to get back into the swing of things. It's different. Like, if I don't feel good, I can't just take it easy, give my kids some Play-Doh, rest. Nope. I still gotta go into work. I gotta make money. I don't like it. I already miss being a stay-at-home mom. My kids miss me. I miss them. I miss my job around the house. But it's okay. We'll get used to it. It's worth our home because we're gonna get a bigger home, bigger space, and it'll all be okay. It's only 3 days. It's only 3 days. We can do it. We can do it. Well, I hope everybody has a good night. Get your wine or your beverage of choice and relax. It's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, start of a new week, and we all know how Mondays go. So let's cap off our week so Monday we can start new, clean the slate of last week. Just forget about it. And that's what my wine is doing for me. So everybody have a good night. See you later.